What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today we're going back to SB19. We're getting some more of their new EP done.
Yay.
We're moving to Liham.
Yes.
Liham, I said it right. This is a lyric video, but they finally got some English
I know,
captioning,
so thrilled.
So now I can understand, and that is great.
Yes.
I'm excited. Let's dive into it.
And Liham is letter.
Letter. Okay. Cool. Let's go.
Ang aking mundo ay payapa sa di malamang dahilan. At noon ay buo kong inakala.
Pablo?
I think so. Sounds like Pablo.
Nang bigla na lang ay dumating ang di hinanday, nagbabalat kayong himala.
Ken?
Mga pasan ay gumaan, ikaw ang tanging dahilan. Sa'yo lang napuno ng kasiguraduhan.
That was stuff.
Narito ako, tapat lang at totoo.
Josh.
Pinapangako sa iyo.
Wow. That was so cool.
Yeah, we're
So deep, Tagalog. I cannot even translate that for you. So deep.
we're getting a, I mean, it's started off very soft, very gentle piano, and it's building.
Built up. Yeah.
It's building and building. I'm not 100% sure we were predicting who was singing, or we were realizing who was singing correctly.
Yeah, because I'm reading.
It was hard.
It was so hard.
I was not quite sure. I'm
But
pretty sure Josh and Stell and Pablo were right, but that could have been Justin in between.
Yeah.
The Pablo and Stell. I don't think we've heard Ken yet. But yeah, they're singing in such a similar range.
Exactly.
And but man, this is
a ballad now.
Yeah, we're getting into ballad territory.
Exactly.
And it's lovely. I love what they're doing with it, and it's getting, like I said, the whole thing is swelling.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Ito ang aking liham sa pag-ibig ko. Di hayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso. Sa piling mo'y panatag ang buong pagkatao. Ligaya ng aking mundo. Okay, rami ng mga bagay na hindi natin maintindihan. Sa kabila ng lahat ay pilit nating binabalikan. Mga panaginip na inaasam, ako'y binuo ng mabuti't masamang karanasan. Puno man ng mansya'y tinuring karangyaan.
Wow.
Somewhere in there, I didn't notice when, they slipped a whole string section in there.
Yes.
And it's swelled. The strings are building as well. I didn't recognize when they came in, but
there's so many things going on. I mean,
yeah,
when you're listening and reading the closed caption at the same time and doing reviews for this, it's not easy.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard work.
I mean, you're trying to get all your senses going together at the same time, multitasking here.
Yeah, and we're trying to recognize voices and hear
Mhm.
what they're saying and
the reading and
understand
the music.
feel the music take you. Yeah.
You know how when they sing in Tagalog, they pronounce each single enunciation.
Mhm.
Isn't it cool how they
Yeah.
enunciate each single
Well,
words?
they're singing much
Much.
slower than they would speak typically,
Correct.
right? Much slower.
I mean, for me, I have to read it so slow because my Tagalog is so bad.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and then, all the stuff that they were saying, it's so deep. Very, very deep Tagalog.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand the language at all, so I couldn't tell you how hard the words are that they're using are.
I will
But
tell
I
you.
love the way they sound.
Sounds. They're beautiful.
I love all the
Yeah.
punctuated consonant
Consonant
sounds. And
yeah.
I love how it feels rhythmic. Right, the language has a rhythm
Tagalog
to it.
is even harder than English to study.
I'm sure it is.
I mean, when I was younger, I was having a hard time even talking in Tagalog, and I learned it here in the U.S. because of my friends. So I learned more from my parents and my friends because they speak to me in Tagalog or Visaya.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I'm having a hard time. And I've been here when I was young,
Right.
very, very young. So this is more, to me, I'm just proud of the boy, the SB19, our Mahalima, for just teaching me how to speak Tagalog again. I mean, even my cousin said the same thing. She learns to appreciate all the Mahalima because she's learning to show it to her kids to speak Tagalog in Germany. And that's why she reached out to me. She's like, oh my God, I'm learning my Tagalog and I can show my kids how wonderful this is.
Yep. That's certainly one benefit.
Yes.
All right.
Exactly.
Let's continue.
Pagmamahal mo ay wala anumang abang kaya ka ba? Narito ako magpapagal para sa'yo. Handang isuko ang buo. Ito ang aking liham sa pag-ibig ko. Di hahayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso. Sa piling mo'y panatag ang buong pagkatao.
Old typewriters.
SB19 typewriter.
Yeah. That's so cool. You can't find those ancient typewriter anymore. Love it.
There's a guitar in there now.
Yeah. Like The Rock.
Paano kaya kung hindi tayo nakita?
Whose voice is that?
Might have been Ken.
Ang buhay ko'y matatawag pa nga ba?
No. Or Justin.
Sa layo ng bituin.
That's Josh.
Ang ito'y pagtingin sa nakarang di gunitang tunay.
Wow. His voice really improved.
Wala ka man sa alaala ko'y
Style.
habang buhay kita.
Woo.
Mamahalin.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh.
This is so deep, guys. It's just, I don't know. It's just the way they sing it is just a lot of deep, straight from your heart. And
Yeah.
also it's like personal experience from themselves.
Sure. And we had it building and building and building,
Mhm.
adding instruments, adding
Right.
sections. And that I think we just hit that climax. And now they've brought it back down.
Yeah.
And they're going to tie it back together around to the
Right.
beginning again.
It's so hard to distinguish their voice because they're so alike, but they have different skill sets.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get Pablo
Most
and
of the time.
Josh,
Yeah.
but with Stell and Justin and Ken, it was kind of hard.
Unless they're saying words that really specifically allows their particular accent and tone to come out.
But it doesn't. It can't tell.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we got some deeper Ken in there.
Yeah.
But we won't know that for sure until we see them actually singing it in a
I know,
performance.
right?
Yeah.
And that was the hardest part when we were watching the other video. I Want You. Because all of them were singing, sometimes both, sometimes three of them.
And then we got the performance.
That's when we really identify who was singing.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's the same with this one too, because it's kind of hard.
Well, I definitely am enjoying the song structure.
Oh yeah.
And the way that it has really just built up, and they just had some really, in that last section as we hit that song climax, just this torment, this deep emotion in their voices. Whoever was
Pablo written this song is so deep, and just quality of it is just, we all could relate to this.
Yeah.
Let's
let them finish up.
Diha, hayaan na mag-isa ka sa kahit na ano. Liham sa pag-ibig ko, pinapangako na ang bituin ko ay para lang sa'yo. Ikaw lang ang himpilan ng aking puso, maging sa hinaharap ko nakaraan, ikaw lang at ako. Ang aking mundo.
Style.
Ligaya ng aking mundo.
That's Style.
Mr. Ending Fairy.
Yeah, Mr. Ending Fairies. Love it. Oh my gosh. So far, I'm loving this whole entire EP.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
They're really showing off their versatility and how widespread their abilities
And
are.
also their maturity from 2 years ago to now. It's such a big difference with their, starting it with Gento and then with I Want You. And now, Liham and then Freedom. And then we got one more song to go.
Sure.
Elo. So I can't wait to hear Elo as well. This is just very, they're, such a good, how can you, my brain is just like full of shock.
Yes,
I mean, how can you put a song with all of the music and the lyrics are so incredible, and they're all my Google Gaga here. They're all good. They're all great music.
Yep, they're all worthy of being singles.
Yes.
Now that they are independent artists, they really have to shoulder all of the responsibility of making this all work, and they're doing a great job.
And they're showing the world, saying like, "Hey, we're ready. We have gotten mature. We've gone through so much, and this is what we're made now, and this is us now."
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, thank you again for tuning into our channel. Don't forget to give your love and support to SB19, our Mahalima Thank you to all our kababayan. Salamat po sa inyong lahat. To all our fandom around the world for all your love and your support, and we are so humbled by it. Thank you for your recommendations and your suggestions. Please keep them coming. Thank you for loving our new channel and liking our videos. Don't forget to hit that like button to get the algorithm going, and also subscribe to our Small and Mighty channel to help us grow. Thank you again, and see you in the next video.